Hello again. It is odd how some catchphrases or slogans sometimes appear seemingly from nowhere and then they rapidly crop up wherever you look. This is what has happened with the phrase two-tier policing. It's now all over Twitter and YouTube. In the current context, it is meant to suggest that the police in Britain are a good deal readier to come down hard on white working class people than they are to be firm with Muslims and members of visible minorities. This is, of course, quite true because it is politically expedient to behave in such a biased manner. For instance, you will observe that horses and dogs are never used against groups of Muslims or black people. Even during the rowdy disorder of the Black Lives Matter protests 4 years ago, horses and dogs were kept out of the way. When dealing with white people, though, they come out at a moment's notice. You'll sometimes see police horses in operation when crowds of fans are on their way to a football match, say. This is an example of a different kind of policing being used for white people than that used when minorities are involved. Another good example was seen in the town of Blackburn in the north of England yesterday. The police had put in place a dispersal order designed to prevent trouble. It meant that groups of people in the centre of the town would not be allowed to congregate. This only applied, though, to groups of white people. In the description to this video, I give a link to a clip of film from Blackburn, which shows a large body of young Muslim men, all dressed in black, and some of them wearing ski masks and balaclava helmets to obscure their faces. They're chanting Allahu Akbar, which means, of course, God is mighty, God is great. Does anybody think that with that dispersal order in place, the police would have allowed a large group of white men wearing masks to walk through the centre of the town chanting slogans? Of course not. This then is two-tier policing. One rule for white British people and another for Muslims. It's not fair and it's not right.